Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a fall inspired look. Do you see the burgundy vibes I'm going for here? I got some really cool things sent over to me, including a brush set from Vanity Planet. So when you get it, it's gonna come in a box that looks like this. And it's really neat because it even comes in like a travel bag for you to just travel with. And the holidays are coming around and we already know we're always up and around. And I don't know if you travel for the holidays or if you're planning trips or anything, this is really convenient because it comes with all the brushes that you would need. Thankfully, they've sent over a discount link and a coupon code for all of my subscribers and followers to take advantage of. That is going to be listed down below in the description box for you to take a look at right now. The brush set is originally $100, but with the discount code you can get it for 70% off, so it comes out to $30 freaking dollars. Hell of a deal if you ask me. And like I said, it comes with every brush that you can think of, my favorite being this little guy right here. I used it for my bronzer and my contour and it came through. I was like, okay. Really impressed with the quality of the brushes. Typically with brushes that you get for a bargain, they typically don't come through on the quality side, but this one, it came through, you guys. It came through. And like I said, like I used so many brushes that I was like, there's like none in the thing anymore, but definitely really love these. I'm excited for you guys to take a look at how I use them in the video. All right, let me stop blabbering now. If you want to go ahead and take a look at how to recreate this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. So to start things off, you already know I'm taking my brush set from Vanity Planet, and I'm using the small shader brush here and taking Tempera from the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia, putting that into my brow bone, and then taking Burnt Orange with the crease brush that comes in the set and just going in windshield wiper motions back and forth in the crease. The next color we're going to take is Red Ochre, again from that same palette, and using the same brush, which you'll see right now. So using the same brush and concentrating this in the outer V, but I'm also going to take that into the inner corner, which you'll see here in a bit. The key here with this look is to really just keep blending. You don't want to see any harsh lines, so once you feel like you've blended it enough, really just go back in there again and blend it one more time. Now to cool things down a bit, because I didn't want this look to be orangey, I'm taking Buon Fresco from that palette and I'm buffing that into the crease, again, just to cool it down a little bit so it doesn't look too orangey. Now I'm using the Studio 1400 Super Shock Shadow Collection by Colourpop, but using the static color because it's that burgundy, just like rich, reddish shade of the collection, and I really wanted this look to be, of course, burgundy inspired. So I'm taking static and putting that all in the crease with that same shader brush that I popped on Tempera with. And then I wanted to get more color payoff, so I went in with my finger, and then again using that same crease brush just to blend everything out, and then Cypress Umber. Sorry, this is just a mouthful, isn't it? And I'm barely just touching the outer corners with this. Now taking Reflex Red Pigment by MAC, this is the glitter, and just popping that into the lid a little bit, just to add a little bit more of that glittery sheen that we all pretty much fiend over. Now taking Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. This I've recently fallen in love with. It has just like a really light coconut scent that I'm just in love with, and it makes my skin feel so soft. So priming with that, and then taking Makeup Forever's HD stick and mixing that with a little bit of MAC's Mineralize foundation brush, just to add more color and more moisture, and using that flat shader brush for the face from the brush set, just buffing that in. Next thing I'm going to use is the Maybelline Concealer. This is in the shade Light, and popping that into the inner corner of my eye there just to conceal and highlight, and pushing that into the skin with that same brush that I used for my foundation. Now to set my foundation, I'm going to be taking MAC's Studio Care Blend in the shade Medium with that brush that I told you came through. So just pressing that into the skin in the T-zone where I typically get a little bit more oily. So to set my concealer, I'm taking Kat Von D's Lock It Setting Powder in Translucent, just underneath the eyes and pushing that in with one of the sponges that MAC carries. And now, of course, you already know Hoola is my favorite contour ever, and just buffing that in ever so slightly. I feel like this brush just literally does all the work for you. And then kind of squinching, or however you say it, the brush together just to contour my nose very lightly. And to set my eyeliner, I'm using MAC Carbon Shadow. This honestly just comes through when you don't want your eyeliner to run, and then using that same angled brush from the set and just kind of pulling that carbon down a little bit further, and then go back in with that foundation brush just to dust off that powder, and with that smaller crease brush taking red ochre and blending carbon out with that. So you're basically doing the same gradient effect that you did earlier, and then taking, I showed raw sienna, but I really used burnt orange and just blending red ochre out. So it's just the transitions of crease colors and gradient effects on the lower lash line. Am I making sense? I don't know, but take bronzing powder. This is MAC's Refined Golden Bronzer. With that same brush, just warming up my skin a little bit. And you're gonna see here that the next brush that I use is the blush brush. Don't you guys just kind of try and do that with your blush sometimes? I don't know, maybe that's just me. So taking some of that, this is a limited edition blush, but it honestly looks like Prism or Blush Baby. Just use something pinky or mauvey in that family. And drown your skin in Fix Plus. Seriously, drown it. Your skin will thank you later. And using the fan brush with my highlighter, I'm taking MAC's Soft and Gentle, or no, this is actually the Perfect Topping. Again, limited edition, but that's only because I couldn't find my Soft and Gentle. So make sure you highlight your skin, get your nose, snatch the top of your lip, do whatever you gotta do. And now I'm using MAC's Burgundy Lip Pencil just to line my lips. And the lipstick I'm gonna be using is Sad Girl by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So that's what you see right now. Now to finish this look off and get it that nice glossy look, I'm using Colourpop's Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Wolfie, which is a nice burgundy shade with a really gorgeous hint of gold, of that little gold sheen that you see there. And then I gotta get my life together, figure out what I'm gonna do with that hair, and yeah, this pretty much completes the look. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until my next video. You can see me use these in actions. You can see me use these in action. Oh. Thankfully, in this video, you will be seeing me. Oh God, no. Oh my God.